Quick note, this is an AI-assisted recap of one creator's analysis for learning. Its strong claims are the creator's opinion, not verified fact. The thesis: Anthropic built the smartest model on Earth, Claude Fable 5, but it may be losing to its own pricing. A month later, OpenAI returns with ChatGPT 5.6, less clever, far cheaper. The highest IQ player, the creator argues, doesn't always survive. Fable 5 launched on June 9, and the tech world was euphoric. Picture a top CEO who glances at the financials and instantly maps a decade of strategy. Handed a messy legacy codebase and it untangles the logic in seconds, then works like a senior architect with 10 years of experience. On planning, high-level thinking, and understanding large complex systems, the video argues Fable 5 is simply peerless. But the CEO, the video jokes, has a gold-swallowing disease. Use its API in production, and you watch your balance evaporate like water. The striking claim: one ordinary programmer coding from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. could burn $500 of API credit in a single afternoon alone. So Fable 5 isn't a productivity tool but a luxury, the video argues, one no margin-conscious company can afford for long. The enterprise reaction was telling. Even as Fable 5 topped every benchmark, the video says, small and mid-size firms turned to cheaper open-source or downgraded models. That opened a huge commercial vacuum. The market needs Fable 5's brain, but it needs, even more, an affordable worker for the dirty, tiring jobs. And OpenAI, the creator argues, had locked onto exactly this weakness. On July 9, ChatGPT 5.6 arrived, and OpenAI played it smart, refusing to slug it out at the top of the logic ceiling. Instead it threw a combo: the small, efficient Luna, the mid-tier Terra, and the flagship Sol, aimed squarely at Fable 5. On pure architecture, the creator concedes, Sol is a touch weaker, needing a few prompts where Fable 5 gets it instantly. Code quality is now hard to tell apart. The real watershed, the video says, is agentic ability, the model's harness for controlling the outside world. The old way made humans the AI's typist: it spat out code, and you opened browsers, registered accounts, grabbed API keys, and ran the tests. 5.6 rewrites that, the creator says, it takes over the browser, registers, grabs keys, runs tests, reads docs on errors, and fixes, doing an hour of clicking in about 20 silent minutes. Fable 5's spot turns awkward, too costly for grunt work, yet top architecture, the video notes, is maybe 10% of a project. The other 90% is endless iteration and bug fixing. So a new golden workflow is born. On day 1, spend a few $dozen to have Fable 5 output a deep plan, and its job is done. That blueprint drops into ChatGPT 5.6 queue, and 5.6 turns the plan into code, run after run. The smart but costly genius is kept only for a few key moments. The most eye-catching idea is a node-based workflow. You pick one powerful, always-on desktop, a maxed Mac Studio or old PC, as the mothership hosting your codebase. Every other device, phone, iPad, or thin laptop, with just the 5.6 client, becomes a remote. From the couch you ask for a payment interface, and the mothership writes and tests it in the background. Fable 5, the creator says, stays trapped in a cold dialog box, unable to coordinate devices. 5.6 has reached into your local disk, and that ecosystem moat, once built, benchmarks can't undo. Finance departments don't read code, but they cost servers ruthlessly. At a claimed $50 per million tokens, Fable 5 stalled big firms' AI plans at budget approval. A 1,000-engineer firm moving all its coding to Fable 5 could top $1 million a month, the creator says, like hiring a Nobel laureate to be your network admin. On the OS World 2.0 benchmark for controlling a computer, the video claims Sol crushes it, which is why cheaper models like GLM 5.2 sell so well for the plain, everyday work. The center of value has shifted, the video argues. Raw brainpower has diminishing returns, since 95 versus 98 points means little for most real apps. Anthropic, stung, is rumored to be rushing a compromise the creator calls Opus 5, not chasing higher IQ but cutting run cost by over 70% and closing the computer control gap. The takeaway: The future may need fewer pure code artisans and more technical commanders, who know when to let Fable 5 plan and when to unleash 5.6 execution. Treat it as one commentator's bold forecast.